Alright. So I can't think of a better name than Helheim when it comes to this challenge, simply because it's going to be hell trying to get everything going. So our main goal for this challenge is getting this generator up within 100 days. I want to try to do it sooner, but at least in 100 days. So speaking of the challenge, let's talk about it a little bit just for a moment. So when it comes to the challenge, yes, I have settlements turned on as well as random hazards. However, when it comes to the settlements themselves, this little square right here is for your expedition outpost, and I do not plan on using it. The random settlements are still there, are simply there so that way you can go and scout them and then get the initial resources that they give you to open up the relation and go from there. I'm not planning on using them to trade or anything of that nature. I'm simply using them as a, oh crap, okay, I need wood and steel fast, or oh crap, I need coal fast, or oh crap, I need food fast. That's it. Other than that, nothing else, simply because of our limited space. Now, the random hazards are going to make this even more difficult than it probably should be, but we'll be okay. We'll get over it. So, day one coming into this, let's do a little scouting around. So we have iron here, coal. We have two, it looks like two steam cores up over here. I have wood here, and then I have coal here. Now, cold, especially for extreme, the cold is going to be a huge factor in this. So I'm planning on mainly having people working indoors, like inside gathering posts and things like that, just so that way they can stay warmer than they would being only outside exposed to the elements. Now I want to try and destroy as little as possible when it comes to these resources like the trees, because they're very limited. And because I'm planning on trying to get everybody housed as soon as possible, at least in tents, I'm going to just factor in little pieces of road here and there, just that way I can get this gathering post there a little bit better, and then we can move on. Now, I'm a huge advocate for tech, so instead of one, we're going to go for two. I know this will destroy a few of these trees, but I need at least two of these down, because I need faster gathering researched as soon as possible to get as much of this cleared out and to get over here quickly. Okay, so when it comes to the laws, I don't want to go too deep into the plan right now, simply because there's not really that big of a plan. It's kind of just adapt where we can. So extended shift is the main thing I'm going to be going for, so we're just going to go ahead and sign our emergency shift and then go from there. Now, I'm not planning on using the emergency shift except to build the generator, because I don't know what it is with me and that emergency shift button, but it never wants to work properly for me. It's always the moment I sign it, even if I sign it at the right time around the afternoon, so that way they're still at work all throughout the day, someone still ends up dying, or worse, several people end up dying. So I'm only planning on really using it to get the generator built before the storms. So now we have our research up and ready. So let's take a look real quick so we can plan this out. So we're still in day one, and within the first 5 days, according to our little weather... Oh, I'm not even recording my mouse. Alright, sorry about that. I had to fix the mouse settings. You know, professional YouTuber stuff. Okay, so within the first 5 days, according to this bar up here, our temperature is going to drop by 1 level by day 4, and then another level by day 5. So as long as we have heaters researched prior to day 5, we can keep our medical tents operational. So for now, we're going to focus on faster gathering to get as much of this cleared out as possible. So as you can see down here, we have as many people as we can working. Every gathering post has max capacity. I went ahead and put people in these 4 areas just to go ahead and get these cleared up as soon as possible. So my people have decided to come with me, or come at me with an ultimatum. They want me to either provide some shelter or simply provide shelter for everyone. Well, I'm already planning on providing shelter for everyone, so let's just go ahead and promise them that we're going to shelter everyone. Now with the limited space, the very limited space that we have here, I'm going to plop down some tents here and there. So we have 85 people who do not have housing. Each tent gives 10, and I've got 4 being built, so I need, what, 5 more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it works, it works. Okay, I can't put that there. Put that there. Getting everything ready to move. I'm not gonna be upgrading any of these houses if I can help it. I just love watching them from such a high spot. I feel like a drone. Let's see what they're doing. Not much. Just kind of walking around. You know, cold. Hopefully Frostpunk 2 allows you to, like, actually follow them as they're walking around. You know, give you a little more, I guess, more of a... make you feel like there's more of a relationship between you and your citizens. Or, you know, who am I kidding? No one gives a shit. Alright, time for the next law. Like I said before, extended shift is the main thing that we're going for right now. Just right off the bat. So we're going to go ahead and sign that. And as you can see, people are already getting sick. We have 4 more people sick than we can house in our singular medical tent. So I'm going to plop one down here. And then we'll plop another one down there. And get some road. So that way they can function. If anyone knows a faster way to get your workstations working the extended shifts besides having to click each individual one, I would love to know. Would love to know. Because I haven't found out a way. But I mainly keep cutting away because, you know, it's a city builder. It's survival city builder, blase, blase, blah. But, you know, the foundations for a survival city builder like this are very straightforward. Food, shelter, healthcare. After that, everything goes from there. Alright, welcome to day 2. As you can see, we have everyone who was sick being treated, and everyone is now working a, what? 6 to 8, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. However many hours that is. My brain's not mathing right now. 14 hours. So instead of a 10-hour, they're now working 14 hours. But they'll be alright. Alright, so people are going to start getting hungry here soon. So I'm going to go ahead and try to find a spot to throw this down. But I'm mainly waiting for this to get cleared away. Alright, faster gathering is done. Alright, we're only on day 2. So I don't feel like we need to do heaters right away. We have enough steel, but not enough wood for the bridge. So I'm trying to keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and do heaters for right now, so that way we don't forget about it later. That's the biggest thing about this challenge, is just trying to keep not only your people, but your resources in check. Alright. So a couple of the buildings have disappeared, and I placed down some more gathering posts So that way these ones will allow them to gather from the generator ruin. But, as you can see at the top, we now have enough wood and steel for a bridge. These things are very pricey. 150 steel, 200 wood. But, I mean, who doesn't like a good bridge, right? Right? Yeah, this challenge is not impossible at all. Or so I keep telling myself. The hothouse... Not hothouse. The... Is it a hothouse? The cookhouse. Cookhouse is almost done. So I'm going to go ahead and sign soup to try to make this 80 food rations last a little bit longer. And before people start starving, I'm going to have them work starting at 6 in the morning. That way, hopefully, the starving won't eat the raw food. Oh, research. Duh. Okay, so heaters is done. I don't want to do the beacon just yet. We are going to start running out of things to gather here soon, but my main focus is going to be food. So I'll go ahead and do the sawmill for now, so that way I keep a steady influx of wood. But the moment this is done, I need to do the drawing boards. Alright, so to try to get this area as cleared away as soon as possible, as soon as humanly possible, I'm kind of just like tripling down on these gathering posts because I need all of this gone. So this one's kind of in a bad spot because it only hits those. So let's pause time real quick. That's the only issue with trying to like double, triple down with these things is it stays green regardless of if it's within this one's border or not, because it's within one of their borders at least. Laws. What do we need right now? So I have soup, mercy shift. I don't have any gravely ill. No, I only have 10 ill right now. So should I do sustain life? Hope will rise. If I do radical treatment, 30% of the gravely ill treated in medical posts will be left as amputees. Okay. And then this one says the gravely ill will be kept alive, but untreated. So this one is the gravely ill will not be treated. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go radical treatment. Simply because they're going to become amputees. And we need the prosthetics. And that's going to be okay. If sustain life allows you to also, you know, do the prosthetics, let me know. But as far as I know, it doesn't. I haven't tried. I don't plan on trying right now. I'm going to go with radical treatment. Okay, so we ran into a little dilemma. We ran out of soup. Simply because some rat bastards decided to take extra rations for themselves, I suppose. So we need some hunters' cabins now. We don't really have that big of a choice. The biggest reason why I'm leaving this large 2x2 area open is when it comes to the generators repair stuff, it needs a like at least 4 area. So it's not like a 3 like the hunter's cabin, is the 4 like the hothouse. Just for those who are wondering why there's such a large gap that I'm not using right there. Okay, so we did radical treatment. I don't mind doing extra rations for the ill if that's the playthrough that you're going for, but with our limited space and limited employees, I'm gonna do overcrowding, but not right now. So right now, I'm gonna go for the fighting arena to try to combat any discontent that they get, because right now it's not steadily going up, but it is going up. So this will hopefully help negate some of that. And just to keep the promise to them that, you know, one will be built, we'll just build one right here, and then we'll, as we move, we'll also move it. Okay, so the drawing boards were literally finished. Hang on, let me put time as normal. So the drawing boards literally finished being researched at 200 hours. Talk about perfect timing. Okay, let's go and get the hothouse researched, so that way we can go and get our food situated over here. But I just wanted to let you guys know that that was pretty funny. Oh, so day 4 is coming to a close. So if you click the hotkeys O, so if you click O, you can see the little temperature gauges. Just, you know, just want to tick them all on since we have the heaters. This will keep anyone who's working in these places warm, but especially the medical tents. They're good. They're good. They don't need it. But especially the medical tents. We need the medical tents fully operational. Because when it gets cold, if we don't have the heaters on, it won't balance out, and then they won't work. So we almost ran out of room for resources. We had a lot of wood and we had a lot of wood, not a lot of steel. So instead of putting down one of those annoying small resource depots, I just placed this bridge here and then paused it. That way when I need those resources, I can just cancel that. And if I don't need them, I can just resume it because we're coming over here anyways for the wood. So we'll wait and see what happens. Keep y'all posted. But yeah, now we're just waiting to see like what happens over here. Or waiting for this to get cleared so that way we can do some little city planning. 3, 2, 1. Yes. All right, we have the hothouse now. Steelworks maybe? I don't want to touch the generator just yet. I really don't. I don't want to touch that just yet. So I'm thinking, let's do bunkhouse because we only have 7 days left before. Wait, no, not bunkhouse, not bunkhouse. Let's do steelworks because we only have 7 days left until the first storm hits. And thankfully, if I remember correctly, the storms for the builders is only like a day to start. So we're going to try to survive the first storm first with as many people as we can, and then we'll go from there. But again, we're still waiting. They cleared some of the spots, but we're still waiting on these two to get cleared away. They're almost done, I promise. Okay, so we're able to sign another law. So we have the fighting arena. I don't recall seeing... Okay, so we have 7 people who need to be treated who aren't being treated. So we're going to go ahead and do overcrowding. This will take me from 15 sick being treated up to 30, I believe, because it doubles. So instead of only 5, it goes to 10. Yeah, there we go. So now everyone's in there. But unfortunately, as the overcrowding is being used, your discontent will rise. But they'll get over it. It's okay. That's why we have this nifty little thing, right? Right? Okay, so they finished clearing this out. I'm not worried about this coal deposit here. We'll leave it for now. But they finished out the main area that I wanted clean. So as you can see, I've already gone ahead, put another street down here. Our steelworks did finish. Our research is currently working on our bunkhouses, so that's gonna be good. So 2 hothouses here. I want to try to stock up on food as much as possible. All right, so let's see here. Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4? Yes. Okay, so I do have 4. I can go all the way over to here. This is a bridge. This little weird looking dent here, that's a bridge. So I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna put anything here yet because I like having my bridges kind of line up. So you do need housing. And again, this is just kind of like city planning type stuff. So we're going to 1. The tents are always hard to tell which way the door is going to face. I'm assuming it's... I mean, that looks like it'd be a front door. So, meh. And then... So I'm going to go ahead and fill in down here. Because that's all going to be And like I said, since we need those resources, just cancel the bridge. So as you can see, this is too much, or not enough. So I think we just take the road away. And then we should be able to put the road back. Yep. But as you can see, that still does not line us up with bridge. But it'll be alright. Okay. And then 1. Then put 2 here, and that'll leave room. For these fighting pits here and here. So 1 here, 1 there. No, I removed those for a reason. I'm stupid. I want to try to like segment these into like 2 different like squares, I guess you could say. Alright, so what? We have 5, 10 homes. I put a cookhouse here. Want to save this spot. No, I could always just put the medical stuff over here, I guess. But we have 5, 10 homes here. I'm thinking about leaving that house there for them. Okay, so that's a no-go. So I can only go, I think, 2. See, this is the only issue with having such a small space to work with. But it'll be alright. So I'm going to put 1 here. And like I said before, I like having them line up. I'm just going to put a temporary 1-piece road there. And then, bam. And then remove that. Because those are still covered in that fighting arena. So I've got 5, 10... Got 120 population available over here. And then as they're building these, we'll demolish those. And like I said, I'm going to leave that one there for them. Because I don't really plan on moving them from where they're at currently. And then we need a cookhouse. Because I don't think... Can I put... No, I can't put a hothouse there. I can put it here, though. I've already got 2. I don't want to overcrowd with hothouses. Alright, so put a cookhouse here. So the fun part about cookhouses is you don't need several working, quote-unquote, unless your population's that big. But as long as you have a cookhouse near them, they'll just go eat there. No one has to be working there. They'll just go eat there. So... as this gets cleared, I'm probably going to put 1 up here for them, so that way they're not walking all the way over here. And the main reason why I'm not moving the medical tents is because I'm planning on putting the larger medical stuff over there. And yeah, so now we're just waiting for them to build that, and by tomorrow, the discontent should be gone. I'm thinking. You know, they're still eating soup, but it should be okay. But we'll see. Okay, so as you can see, it didn't really go the best way. I saw what happened. So my discontent wasn't dropping because I forgot to switch this 1 gathering post to a 10-hour shift instead of a 14-hour shift. So that's why the discontent would go down, but then just automatically keep going right back up. But it's down now. Well, not down, but it's... the gathering posts work time is down. Are y'all covered? Okay, yeah, y'all are covered by 1. Alright, so I don't need to worry about that. Alright, we have people in here. Let's just go ahead and lower theirs as well, so we bring that down. So... we should be back to... yep, so they're doing the bunkhouses. Let's go ahead and get the steelworks back in place, shall we? Yeah, so that's what it was. That singular working station or gathering post decided to screw me. And you know what? It worked. But I'm back, baby. Okay, so we finally have the bunkhouses researched, and as you can see up here at the top, we're quickly coming up on that. So our temperature is going to drop here shortly, back down one level. As you can see, we have our second hothouse up, so I removed that once they all came back, and they've already ate through most of it, but it's going to be okay. We've got soup going, it's going to be good. Let's do the research. Might be a little too late for hunter's gear, but I mean, what else are we gonna do? The beacon, maybe? Go ahead and start planning for after the storm. Let's do hunter's gear right now, and then we'll do beacon next. That way, in case the first random event we have is like seizing steam cores or migrating animals, we have a backup plan. Speaking of backup plan, cancel deleting that. I don't know why I did that. I removed all of them, and I guess it's just habit. All right, so the hungry were fed. Good, good, good. Oh, I forgot. So we have another law. Now, instead of planning for corpses and amputees, I want to go ahead and start planning for our future, right? So we could do morning watch. We could go for the order purpose, or we can go the faith. Now, I typically go what's the words? I typically go order when it comes to these, especially this game, but we don't have many people, and every tower that we build, every guard station needs at least one person in it. When it comes to the faith, these houses of prayer, they don't need people in them, and yet they still give us a permanent bonus as long as they're nearby homes and stuff. So I'm thinking we just go with this, and also because of our steam core situation not being like the best, I think it's up this way. It might be up this way, but one of these two lanes leads to like a healthcare house that does not require a steam core. So we're just gonna go ahead and go down faith, try it out for once, you know. Ooh, I can almost reach every house from right here. So I'm thinking, so I can't fit one here. Just have it like right, yeah, we're gonna do that. I think it's pretty funny. So we're gonna put the house of prayer right in the first house of prayer that we put down. We're gonna put it right in front of this. I know it takes up some really awkward space because it leaves that little tiny gap right there. But I just think it's funny how it's like literally right across from the fighting area. And then the next one we're gonna put right here. Yeah, might as well put it right there. And we finally have homes. But because people have been hungry and starving, haven't really been able to, what's the word? Wood. Haven't really been able to wood. That's why I dismantled, or was trying to dismantle that. It's because I needed the wood. So we're going to go ahead and dismantle as many tents as we can to get them moving. Okay, I don't want to delete this until this one's built. So get as many of these homes demolished as possible. Okay, so we have homeless starting. So instead of demolishing that one, we'll leave it. So I know we have 5 unemployed, but those 5 are going to go straight into that hothouse. Or not hothouse, that that cookhouse the moment it's built. I'm trying to leave at least those 5 free to build throughout the day, because this is kind of like a large expansion. Okay, so we don't have faith keepers, so we just kind of have to, you know, wing it with them. So our discontent basically is back up once again. So to just kind of like combat that, we're just gonna... They're pretty much mad because they're eating soup. Lots of soup. I keep telling them they'll be okay, but they don't want to listen. Well, it's not just the soup, it's also the overcrowding in the healthcare area. Alright, House of Prayer Promise done. Good, good, good. Okay, so that's done. Good, good, good. Yeah, it's getting colder and it's going to get warmer. So we're pretty much just waiting for them to finish clearing out this, and then hopefully by day 10 we can upgrade these. Yeah. Okay. So thankfully we have this thing called evening prayers, where the discontent will fall. But not enough to really help me out here. Okay. Thanks. Game. Okay, so apparently all people wanted was to be homeless. Because now the discontent's dropped by a lot. Either that or the warmth. One of the two. I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and make our wood guys you know, work a little longer. Come on, finish it. Finish it. Finish it. Alright, good. Alright, so I'm gonna unemploy these guys to go ahead and get some of these upgrades going. And unemploy these guys. I'm not sure if I know they build during the night when they're technically, you know, off, but I want to try to get some of these upgrades done faster. Because I'm not able to fit everybody over here. I mean, I probably could if I had some better city planning going on. But, you know, I want the church right across from this fighting arena. Because it looks so funny to me, having it like that. And I need this spot open for the care house. Or whatever the one that the faith calls it. So, yeah. So we're gonna leave these guys over here. But, I mean, we still need housing over here for the... What's it called? The thing. The generator. The generator being upgraded. So that way they're not having to walk all the way over here. United by faith. Glad to hear it. And then let's go ahead and clear out that coal. And hopefully we would have... We have one more day. I'm gonna go ahead and get this beacon researched. Because why not? Okay, the housing is going. Housing's going up. Good, good, good. You'll love to see it. You know, so now it's livable and not just chilly. Alright, all those are done. All those are done. We're still looking good on steel. It's mainly wood that we need. I want this one gone, like ASAP. So we're gonna put some people in there. Moderate risk. This one's only chilly, but it's only because it's got the heater on. So many people are sick right now. Alright, so this is ready. So we're gonna have The medical posts have 4 people each, and then bam. Actually, you know what I could do to really decrease our housing problem? I could sign the kids into a care house. Child shelters. Provides children with a place to live. That'll free up 15 living spots. And it's a permanent hope increase. I know most people would probably be like, no, you know, put them to work. Trust me, they're gonna work regardless. I don't know if you can see over here, but this little thing down here where it says medic apprentice and engineer apprentice, they're gonna work. But I'm trying to think long run. Right? Long run. I have 3 days. I don't think we have 3 days. I'm not gonna address that right now, man. You'll get over it. You'll be alright. You're a big boy. Okay, so this one's finally been cleared away. It's a little late for that, but speaking a little late. 1, 2, 3, and then so let's see. So the kids are being put in there. The kids are no longer they're no longer taking up residence. So I don't think I need I don't need these 2 tents. Matter of fact, I don't even think I need that house. Because this one's empty. So once these 2 are built, they should move. And hopefully we prepared enough. I'm hoping we prepared enough for this first storm. I doubt it. I honestly think we're gonna die. We're all gonna die. But speaking of dying, let's take them off of their workstation. Because their workstation is nowhere near warm enough. Alright, childcare is good. The tents are done. Tents are gone. Bye-bye tents. Everyone's housed. Matter of fact, it looks like we have some residents who have some empty beds. So that's good. It should be all engineers here, but because they're there. All we can do is wait and see. Let's see. Is there anything I can do here? Well, there's the House of Healing. I could have done that. But let's go ahead and do the shrines. Put that one there, one there. And yeah, that's all. That's it. Oh, we only need 3. Alright, beacon's done. Y'all are done. Get out of there. Yeah, even if I toggle that on, there's nothing I can do. Like I said, thankfully the storm only lasts a day. People are still freezing, but I mean, yes, I know, frostbite. Alright, so now we have to do care house and prosthetics. And you know what? That's okay. I'm okay with that. Oh, they're still working. Get out of there. Breath of hope. Glad to hear it. Is there anything I can do with these? Nope, they're just kind of there. Alright. Thinking we should go ahead and put the beacon down? Yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put the beacon down. I mean, no one's gravely ill yet. No major changes yet, so we'll fast forward a little bit longer. Okay. So people are starting to get, like, really sick. Okay, so here's that one. It has a base heating level of 2. Is it worth it right now? So the weather's -5 right now. However, it does hold 20 people compared to 10. So, yes, let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, so it's pretty big. I can't really fit it there just yet. So we're gonna leave that there. Okay, we still don't have any gravely ill. So the first storm, A-okay. A-okay. Okay, destroyed mine, empty campsite, small airship. We'll get into that next time. So for right now, let's just go ahead and get people back to work. Go ahead and fill that up. Fill you back up. What do I need to research? I don't have much wood. People are sick, so we're going to do the medical post upgrade first. And this will be kind of like what to expect next. So, yeah, we survived our first storm. It wasn't the best. We ran out of food, but no one's gravely sick. We do have 2 amputees, but we're okay. So, we'll see how we fare during the next storm.